Well, Paddy, a week has gone past. What's it feel like to be an Ulster champion?
Had a week and I still can't put words on it. It's the highest high. I can't even explain it. And you're out in your box, and it's a sold out Ulster Hall, live on TV, and the atmosphere, and they're all shouting and roaring your name. It's hard to even put words on it. I don't know if we'll ever be able to put words on it.
Whenever you were fighting, were you confident you were winning at that stage? How do you feel it's going?
You don't really know during the round whether you're winning or losing. It's not until I come back at the end of the round and Ciaran says, you did good or you didn't do so good. But he's saying you sort of have a brave idea with the sort of instructions he's telling you. If he's telling you get in, you have to pressure, you know you're not doing so good. But Ciaran came in and he told me at the end of the first round, brilliant first round, exactly what you need to do. Just more of the same, it just kept going, and then the second round I started to feel the pace a wee bit, and then he got that point deducted for coming in with the head, and I thought, I have this fight, I was confident, and then I could relax in this. At the end of the second and the third round I could relax a wee bit, and I knew I didn't have to push just as hard.
Ciaran, you're in the corner. Are you really confident? How does it feel? Or
well, you're not just confident in every fight, but from experience, Paddy maybe struggles a wee bit with a smaller man, so I was confident that he would be fit to work with this big lad alright, because he was about a similar size, Paddy would box better against the bigger men, so but we knew when the first round started, when he put him under pressure, your man didn't like it at all, and he went in the back foot and he was struggling a bit, so I felt from the first round early on that Paddy was controlling the fight,
Paddy, when I spoke to you last week, you might have said it 2 or 3 times during the interview about getting your arm up and up Ulster Hall. What did it feel like whenever you actually did it?
It's like the biggest weight's just been lifted off your shoulders. It's hard to explain. You feel like you're floating through that ring where you felt like you were a ton weight a minute before, but when the range is like a massive weight's been lifted and it's like just pure relief. Like I thought I'd won the fight at the end of the round. It celebrated a wee bit at the end of the third round, but you're still never sure until you get your hand up, and then when you get your hand raised, it's just the biggest rush. I can't explain it.
And what of the last few days, Brum?
The last few days, I would say in the last few days, I've got more messages in the last 3 days than I have in the last 6 months. Just people congratulating me and saying they watched the fight, and it's just been non-stop, and it's strange. Normally if I walk down the street with Brendan, everybody knows Brendan, but everybody's coming up to me, so I don't really know how to deal with it.
And then what about tonight? You arrived here the night you didn't know what to expect. I missed the entrance. I hear you were dumbstruck.
I didn't know what was going on. It wasn't until I got to the door and I seen the lights and I went, how could I not have seen this coming? But no, it's brilliant. See when you go in there and you see all your family and your friends in there and everybody that's cared about you and came to watch you, that's nearly as good as getting your hand raised, and you can see in the delight in their face as well. You can see just what I've achieved. That's the sort of thing that drive you on to do more and go harder.
Ciaran, a few years ago I was in here doing a feature, and the amount of behind the scenes effort that goes in, nobody realises it. Moments like that has to be worth it.
Well, they definitely do. People don't see the hard work that goes on in the club week in, week out, And again, looking at Paddy, it's not every day you have somebody at 6'6" and 19 stones walks into your club. This has been a process of maybe 5 years. Paddy's been taking wee short steps and fights, and maybe lost one and won one and lost one. But we always knew there's potential with him, and he's in that super heavyweight division, and it's so small of a pool of boxers. Paddy has an opportunity in the next few years to make a mark for himself if he wants, So wouldn't be maybe like the lighter weights, there wouldn't be so many in it. But again, Paddy puts in a lot of work in the club with the young lads and everything. He doesn't just be on his own. He was on the Wednesday night to help the wee kids. So we're maybe not like a football club or that, we're all different clubs all together. It doesn't matter where you're from, towns or villages, and we're like a wee family, Now,
Paddy informed everybody in the TV audience that he was a Slaughtneil man and won the title for Swatter.
So he said the first Ulster title, but I think he got that wrong. Porrick McMullen was the first one to win an Ulster title for Swatter. Maybe not elite, but was still an Ulster title.
Commonwealth next then? Is that the realistic goal, or is that... or when do you start thinking about it?
the Commonwealths in 2 years' time in Birmingham, so it's definitely not out of Paddy's reach, because there's not, as I say, a big pool of boxers or super heavyweights. Ulster struggles with them at the minute, so Paddy's well up there, and he showed that he's well up there with any of them. So it depends. It's hard work and training for a few years now and get himself in good shape, because there's bigger things to happen if he wants to train, you know.
You're now a marked man.
That's it.
You have a title to defend.
I'd rather have it as going chasing it.